Alright, hello everyone, my name is Seitan. Welcome once again back to Marvel's Avengers. Could be that we are here for the final episode and for the last time, but whatever the case, I'm gonna enjoy it and have a good time, as usual. And we are here with the Winter Soldier, the Bucky Barnes. We're gonna do his heroic mission chain for today to showcase this character for this playthrough, because we have seen every other playable characters throughout this playthrough, but we haven't seen any Bucky content yet. So that's why I want to kind of wrap this playthrough up with his heroic mission chain, so we can get some gameplay and see how he plays out. Yeah, and then it's pretty much done. This playthrough finally here on the channel, unless, as mentioned in the previous episode, if I get any new information about some content that I missed. I mean, and specifically speaking, if I missed any like super important content, story-wise. But yeah, whatever the case, we just need to find out where do we actually begin this mission chain. Let me actually see. I mean, it's gonna be, of course, either this or this on the guide it's talking about specifically about the heroic mission chain. So I think it's this one. Probably. Oh wait, it must be this. Must be this, yeah. Here's the music box. Alright, we are definitely getting something here. Some Winter Soldier lore, apparently.
During the Cold War, there was a theory that one agent at the right place, at the right time, with the right skills, could be more effective than an army. That agent was the Winter Soldier. That agent was me. My military career began as Captain America's sidekick. Steve was 4 years my senior and everything I wanted to be. The war had other plans, and so did the Soviets. They gave me a metal arm and took away everything I was. But Nat, she made me remember what it was to feel human. We knew it was forbidden, but I loved her more than anything. When they found out, they put me back on ice. I lived only in waking nightmares as the Winter Soldier, lost between years of sleep. It was hard, waking up alone to a new world. Even worse after A-Day. I couldn't find Nat. And Steve. Steve was gone. I just wanted to do good. For him. I failed. Monica Rappaccini reactivated the Winter Soldier. 2 years I spent being experimented on, assassinating people, abducting Inhumans for A.I.M's research. Sometimes I think I should have never woken up. But I'm really glad I did. Avengers! Move out!
Alright, I guess that's...
James.
Let's see.
Nat.
Hey.
Hey.
Making yourself at home?
Is that okay?
Of course. I'm just... surprised you picked here.
Felt right. I guess.
Come by later and I'll show you around. But we should go find Steve. He wanted to talk to you.
Lead the way.
Alright, yeah. That was just a little bit kind of origin story of this specific Winter Soldier. Because I only know the origin story of the MCU's Winter Soldier, of course, so that was a little bit different from that. That's fine, ain't nothing wrong with that. Do I need to interact with the Black Widow's music box again? Maybe that's the way to just get more story about him. Well, let's see.
Bucky, it's good to have you back.
You're telling me. I thought I was hallucinating when you pulled me out of that facility.
Yeah, I've been there.
Listen. I won't be staying long.
What? You're more than welcome.
A string of words, Steve. That's all it takes. A simple phrase and suddenly I'm turning my weapons on my friends. Monica still has those protocols, which means there's always a chance it could happen again.
Then we find and destroy them. For good.
She's right. We've destroyed Monica's plans before. That's why you're here. We can do it again.
But where do we start? I don't remember much from those 2 years, and the stuff I do, well... it's not exactly helpful.
I found something suspicious on one of A.I.M's riot bots we took out a couple days ago. There's a file on it called Zima Zephyr Backup, and I haven't seen anywhere else. Though it's corrupted beyond analysis, there is a good chance.
It could be nothing.
It could be. But that file name?
You have a point. Zephyr. It's what they called the program. Zima... Winter.
Besides, anything suspicious that A.I.M's doing is worth investigating.
Well, I wouldn't mind destroying some bots anyway. Sandbag's been feeling a little soft lately.
What, that taped-up call on a concrete hanging in your room? Soft?
Ooh, sounds like you're out of practice, Buck.
All right. First to 30 buys lunch.
Oh, I hope you like Coney Island hot dogs.
Alright. That's that, and does it still continue somehow? I guess I'll check again from here. Right, now it kind of continues into the heroic mission chain, because it says here, complete a dark and heavy star, and here we have dark and heavy star. And okay, yeah, it's going to be very much similar as to Jane Foster's. We just have these objectives we need to do, and that will continue towards this mission chain. Right. So yeah, this is definitely our next objective: destroy 30 riot bots. Yeah, A.I.M riot bots might have intel about Monica Rapids. Okay, so we're gonna do one mission where I kind of go through and test out a little bit the moveset of the Winter Soldier and all that good jazz, and then we continue on doing the mission heroic objectives as mentioned. And I'm gonna try to edit it all out into nice little video for you guys. Now I just have to kind of figure out what would be the best mission to do to beat some riot bots. I mean, I guess the riot bots are just very regular guys, and you know my power is 1, so it's not like I'm gonna go do anything super hard. Literally can maybe only start from here for the time being. I think the riot bots are those are one of the very generic enemy types. Wait, actually these were kinda rare ones maybe? Yeah, these are actually quite a little bit rare ones, yeah, definitely, now that I remember. Okay, it looks like after my investigation that there might not be that many riot bots found in the eastern seaboard. But we're gonna go do just a threat sector, because we need gear for Winter Soldier anyway before we can get into some better missions. I think here in the Pacific Northwest we might find... Yeah, I think there might be some missions here where we might find more of those riot bots a little bit easier. But of course we just need a little bit of power. So let's do, as said, let's do one threat sector for starters. It doesn't really matter. Let's go do this one, for example, and I'll try to scout and see if I find any riot bots in this mission to get beaten. But if not, at least we get some gear. Get ourselves a bit stronger. So we're gonna use this mission as just to get this kind of a nice little tutorial thing. Let's take Nat with us as well, and Cap as well, and then we can have the Hawkeye support. That's going to be pretty good, I think. Alright, here we go. Good job, Bucky. Let's see how you're gonna play out.
There are Inhumans caught in a standoff up ahead. Backup has arrived.
He looks just like a generic like shooter guy, which is kind of funny in a game of epic superheroes. Let's see how does this shooting work. Okay, that's pretty snappy, I guess you could say. Yeah, pretty effective weapon as well. Effective range attacks, definitely. Load must be one of course. Oh, there we have a good guy. That's real quickly. And then what? There we go, that's nice. What do we do here? Let's just throw a grenade. Okay. Yeah, this. Still some bad guys somewhere. There we go.
Inhuman down.
What?
You must keep them safe.
Really? How did I fail at that? Take a look at that. Got him.
They're safe.
Alright, good. All good.
A team of watchdogs is in the vicinity. I've sent their location to your HUD. The cells are all
There we
open.
go.
Nice work.
Wait, I'm inside the cell myself. What the heck? I think it glitched a little bit. Hey, it doesn't matter. We got the mission done. But now Bucky is in the cell. Oh my god. Well, that kinda glitched a bit. But sure. I don't think I defeated any riot bots in that mission. But yeah, I just hope I got a little bit gear. That was the most important thing here. Alright, we got a little bit introduction going here. And now I'm gonna just, keep on focusing on finding a better gear, of course, and then, try to find a good spot where to grind those riot bots for sure. So we can get the first objective done as quickly as possible. Yeah, there was 0 riot bots there in that mission, but ain't nothing to it. I'm gonna, keep on gearing up, and I'm gonna return to you once, I've made some progress and find some place to grind those riot bots, and I will return to you once we are closer to getting the first objective done, and then we can see what we do after that. I don't remember did I mention this in my Jane Foster video, but if you are also doing heroic missions either for the Jane Foster or the Winter Soldier and are struggling to finding these riot bots to beat, I think this drop zone here is the earliest one you can do to find some riot bots here in the Eastern Seaboard. It's this space shot drop zone. I did it now one try and I got 6 riot bots apparently in one go, so it's not that much riot bots necessarily in one run, but it's kinda quick drop zone to do, so you can do this couple times, apparently maybe like, I don't know, 5 to 6 to 7 times maybe, if you're lucky, and you can get it done pretty quickly just with this one. There are other later missions where you can find the riot bots as well, but I think this is like the kinda good because, this is the first objective for the Winter Soldier heroic mission, for example. I think it was for the Jane Foster as well, so it's kinda hard if you need to power up your character a lot before you can move on to missions where you can find them. So this is at least, something you can grinding to get the riot bots objective completed.
Bypassing their security will take some time. Keep the area clear, but stay in range of the control point.
This is nothing! That would be a good time. Take it down! Show them what we're made of! Not gonna be vertical much longer. Targeting enemy. Disabled. I'm out. Okay, come on, let's get you up.
Another person.
I need more time. Keep the area free of hostiles. through the first firewall. I'm working as quickly as possible. I'm almost done. Hang in there.
Okay, pick up the pace, Avengers.
It's good.
Attack formation!
That did it. Nice work.
Alright, after a little grinding, we got the Riotbot's objective completed. And apparently next step is interact with the Black Widow's music box once again in her room aboard the helicarrier. Maybe we will get the next goal from there. Analysis on the Riotbots is complete and the mysterious file has been cracked open. So let's just return to the helicarrier actually for now and see what's going to be the next goal after this one then. It's not just like in the Jane Foster's heroic mission apparently, where you can just jump into the objective after objective immediately without any like intermissions between. But let's see. So here we go, Black Widow's room once again, and here we can probably find the music box. Let's see what's up now.
Alright, I admit it. The pizza wasn't bad.
You're welcome.
But I've had better.
Oh, okay. You want to take this outside, Cap?
You two can leave that for later. We have new intel to go over. One of those bots had the Zima Zephyr backup file.
So the two machines were paired.
Looks like it.
Is there more on the file?
No, just this.
There should be more. A set of orders is meaningless without an objective. The riot bots follow drones, but for what? What's the drone doing?
My thoughts exactly.
Let's go make them talk.
Alright, got the level up as well. Oh, that'd be nice. So let's check what is the next objective then. So next objective is to destroy 30 drones. Okay. Well, that should be pretty doable as well. Yeah. Okay, sure. So I think I should be able to find drones pretty much in any mission. So let's just pick up a mission and go do and try to get these drones beaten as quickly as possible.
Reactor is powered by 4 energy junctions. Destroying them should destroy the reactor. junction down.
That stinks!
Another energy junction is gone.
Seriously, Clark?
Gotcha!
They got me. Sleep well. I need help.
Good work. The arc reactor is powering down.
Well, getting that dirty drone speed then was much quicker than anticipated. All I need to do was do the Stark Realities mission once. There was plenty of drones to take out in a single run. Next, let's go again, interact with the Black Widow's music box in her room and see what the next objective will be then.
Good news. We got the full Zima Zephyr backup file.
Let's see it. Okay. That's a lot. The bots and drones were paired up like we thought. The bots followed the drones, and the drones followed me. That line, right there. To subdue the Winter Soldier.
Why would Monica need to subdue you if you were under her mind control?
Good question. Wait, what is this? To subdue the Winter Soldier in the event of non-compliance, engage backup protocols. Riot bot to relay submission algorithm phrase Sputnik.
James.
Buck, you okay?
I'm fine. I just... that word. I remember. I was on a mission. A drone was tailing me. I was annoyed that it had to be there. I didn't want it getting in my way. Monica's programming wasn't perfect. I escaped at one point, but I didn't even know who I was. It wasn't long before Monica got me again. After that, she had the riot bots in there in case I went rogue. Equipped them with that damn sleeper phrase to put me out before I could run.
Do you remember anything more?
Siberia. The base for Monica's brainwashing protocols.
We'll have to work fast. It's gonna be heavily guarded.
I have just the thing. A program to wipe Monica's protocols from AIM's entire global databank. And I added a nasty present in there to cause some chaos while we're at it.
A present.
Virus. Here.
So while we're plugged in, it replaces their data with audio files of... I'm sorry, what is a hard base?
Oh, Nat, that is... that is amazing. Man, do I love you. Nothing. Look, let's move out. Siberia's not getting any warmer.
Okay, Bucky, that was a bit awkward from you, but whatever. Let's see. So we have to go to Siberia, that's for sure. Let's see what does that exactly mean, like objective-wise. Some rewards as well, which is always nice, but let's see. Here we go. Ah! Basically, right, so for the heroic mission chain we need to complete this one, complete the Tantra Hive. Right, okay. I mean, yeah, sure, it's supposedly kinda simple. This, I think it means this, right? These are actually too high power for me anyway, so I think I'll just have to do some grinding for the Bucky and then come here to be able to do a hive anyway. Yeah. So, yeah, okay, I'm gonna do some grinding and then come back to this place. I think I need myself about to the level 90s, I would say. I'm at the moment 72, so it's gonna take just a little while, but it's fine. I'll do that and then I'll return here and try to find a hive to do, I guess, one way or another. Alright guys, so I was able to get Bucky all powered up to, I think, to power 100. So he is now quite powerful enough so we can go do the Tantra Hive, which has now appeared here for us, as you can see. So without further ado, let's just go, get it done and see what will be the objective after it has been completed.
Every member of the elite team must be defeated.
Think this'll change their minds?
You asked for this!
One of their agents is down.
Happy to assist.
Another agent down. Well done. That squad member has been neutralized. Another enemy defeated. The team are no longer a threat.
Alright, got the hive down. Very nice. Was definitely a little bit tough. Teammates going down right and left. I got it through without actually any knockdowns for myself, so that was pretty nice. Now let's see about, I guess the next objective is go back to the music box again probably. Yes. So we shall do that so we can get our next objective from there. Presumably. What's next?
We did it, Buck. Monica's programming is gone.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But the brainwashing, it has two parts. Sure, we destroyed Monica's protocols, but there's also the receiver algorithms, and those receivers are still in my mind.
If it could be put in there, it could be taken out.
By who, Steve? The old Soviet doctors who did this to me, they're not exactly trustworthy or cooperative. And that's assuming they're even still alive.
We know somebody who can help.
Someone who wouldn't want to scramble my psyche given half the chance?
Dr. Jane Foster. If anyone has the skills and the moral compass to do this right, it's her.
Okay.
I could set up a meeting for next.
No, Cap. I got it. I'm fine.
I'll give you a number.
Thanks, Nat.
Okay. The Jane Foster, do they mean exactly like the mighty Thor version that came from another universe, or Jane Foster of this universe? What's the next objective though? Oh, I guess I'll still have to just keep on going. So we'll just get another cutscene, I guess.
How did it go?
It was uncomfortable at first. Not quite painful, but...
Having someone in your mind is never pleasant.
Yeah, you're telling me. But she was so careful and calm, it felt easier, and then it was done.
Jane's pretty great.
I owe her one. And both of you. So, thank you.
Anytime, Buck.
Well, do you mind if I stick around?
Welcome to the team. Well, I promised Clint I'd join him, and Lucky tonight, so I will get going. See you two around.
Aha. Well, was that all then? We still got something else? It didn't show up that the objective is completed. I guess I'll have to interact with the box again. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see what else.
Are the sunsets from the Chimera always this nice?
Yeah, sunrises too. I'll show you the best spots if you're up for some climbing.
I'd like that.
How are you feeling?
I don't know. The algorithms are gone, sure, but everything else that remains feels heavier somehow. My hands remember what it was like to hurt innocent people. I can still feel all of it, Nat. The blood, the guilt.
We can't fix the past. I've spent years wishing I could. But we're more than what was.
I should have had the strength to stop myself. I didn't. And that is something I'm gonna have to live with. But I finally think I'm ready to. I'll find the strength to change the future because I know how fragile all of this is. And I know how much it all means.
James, you're a good man.
Nat.
An Avenger's life is busy, James. We don't have all day.
I know. I just needed a moment.
Alright. That's that mission chain complete, and did that also complete the heroic mission chain, or does it still have something more? I'll have to see. See from here. Oh, achieve level 50 with Winter Soldier. I'm not actually sure, does this continue the story of the Winter Soldier, because I mean, we kinda got kind of a good closure with the one we just did. Actually, let me just double check something. Alright, I will investigate actually a little bit that. Is there still something like story-wise here in this heroic mission chain to do? Because I mean that what we just saw kind of felt like a kind of like a closure already, but at least I said I'm not 100% sure. So I will check this a little bit through and see what's up. It doesn't really sound like it's going to continue like the story of Bucky. This is basically just if you want to like get to the end game content with Winter Soldier, you can get the power level 165 gear. but it still has a pretty, you know, apparently long duration. Oh, that's not the right word. It has a lot of still these objectives you have to complete to get there. It can take about a week according to the internet to just get done. And if it does not bring anything new to the story of the Winter Soldier, then I don't think it's going to be worthwhile for me to do. Because as said, I'm just here to showcase the story of this character in this specific video. So I don't think if this thing doesn't bring anything new to it, then there's really no point for me to do, because I'm not trying to go to the grind the end game, because you know there's not really that much of an end game to grind even in this game. And it also said that apparently to complete this mission set I'd have to even do the raid that is in the game, but you know there's really no other players to do the raid with, so it would be halted in that in any way. So looks like we got everything we wanted for the Winter Soldier story. We got a nice little conclusion about that he now joins the Avengers here and is ready to help them in the team against any threats. So I think at least this video can be concluded here, because we got the story of the Winter Soldier, which I wanted to showcase in this video. And as I have been talking about in the previous videos, this is my plan to kind of make a stop to this playthrough. We have showcased all the characters, we have done all the campaigns, and you know, at the moment the story is pretty much all over the place. But as the game kinda got discontinued from the new content, we never got any more proper conclusions to all of the elements of the story. So yeah, there's nothing much else, I don't think. I mean, I guess I could grind these heroic mission chains for Winter Soldier and some other characters as well if I just want to keep on playing the game. But as I said, I don't think that will bring anything more worthwhile to the story. So I don't think there's really point to showcase that in this playthrough. But of course, that I'm always glad to hear about your opinions, your thoughts. I am making this content for you to enjoy and watch. If you have enjoyed watching this playthrough here on the channel, and if you still want to see more of this game specifically here on the channel, let me know in the comments. If you want to see me do heroic mission chains, for example, I mean, I could do them in streams, for example, so we could have a, you know, a little bit more different kind of approach to it with that. Maybe a little bit more, you know, chill and casual way to just talk about the game and you know, grind the objectives. I think that could be maybe a little bit better approach than this kind of a video-based playthrough format that we have done so far. But as said, that's all up to you. I am myself feeling quite happy with completing these objectives that I wanted to do with the game now. So I'm kind of, you know, just, you know, content on ending the playthrough here as well. But I mean, I guess streaming this game would be still pretty nice as well, but that all depends on you. I still have some other Marvel games I want to play here on the channel, so I'm gonna do those anyway and return maybe to this game a bit later. As said, if your feedback is so that you want to see more of this game here on the channel, then I could definitely return to this game, maybe after a little break, you know, because we've been grinding this game for a long while, so it might be nice just to take a little break for the time being, finish up some other stuff on the channel, and then, you know, check out some other Marvel games and some, well, completely different games besides that as well, of course. Marvel is not going to be the only thing happening here on the channel. But yeah, I think I'll end this episode here. I said I'm just rambling on to kind of, you know, put some kind of final thoughts into this playthrough. So yeah. But yeah, as said, let me know in the comments what do you think. Like the video if you enjoyed the video, and thank you again for watching this one. Also, if you're new over here, remember to subscribe to support the channel, and so if you want to see more Marvel stuff and some other gaming stuff from me as well, ring the bell and all that good jazz so you get the notification whenever a new video from me comes up. But yeah, that's going to be all for today's episode nonetheless. So again, thank you for watching. I will see you with the future videos, and for now it's a bye bye.